sewing friends, welcome to my sewing room. My name's Beth. If you're new, welcome. Today I'm pulling out some Christmas fabric, some red and green fabrics, and I'm going to be making some very tiny quilt blocks to use as ornaments. Let's get started. Today I'll be making some very tiny quilt blocks using this box of 1.5 inch strips and squares. Here's the first little ornament I made using some strips. I just sewed the strips together and cut them apart. Here's another one. The little squares and half square triangles are 1 inch before sewing everything together. Fly block on the right there was made using 1.5 inch pieces, and it's amazing how much bigger it is just adding that 1/2 inch. To make the 1 inch half square triangles, I needed to start with 1.5 inch squares, so I'm putting 2 together, a white and a red, and I sewed on both sides of an imaginary pencil line. And I'll open it up, and after pressing I will trim these to 1 inch. I don't normally work with pieces that are so tiny, but for these little tiny quilt squares that I'm going to be using on my Christmas tree, I really needed them to be small, and it was a lot easier than I really expected it to be. These little tiny pieces went together really nicely. The first star that I tried out, I used some 1 inch strips as well. I'm cutting some 1 inch white squares, but I really just needed the red squares for the background. In this first block, I'm going to be making a star, and the star will be white with a red background, and I think that really helped that star show up nicely with that red background. This traditional quilt block, this star, required 10 half square triangles and 6 of the 1 inch red squares. Isn't this quilt block sweet looking? It's so pretty with that beautiful red background and the white star. I'm going to add a backing and some ribbon to hang it with. So I'm going to take my quilt block and just put it face down on my fabric and cut around before sewing the 2 pieces together. I'm leaving a small opening on the side so that I can turn my little ornament right side out, and after turning it right side out and poking the corners with a bamboo skewer. I kind of like using the bamboo skewers, the blunt end. I think that does a great job poking those corners out. And after I do that, I will hand stitch the opening closed. I really like the way this red and white star turned out, and I was curious to know what green and white would look like, so I'm going to use a slightly different star pattern, and this one uses all half square triangles. So I have my 1.5 inch squares here, and I'll be making 8 sets here to make the 16 half square triangles that I need for my quilt block. Typically when making quilt blocks, I use a 1/4 inch seam, but these little pieces are so tiny. I am using my sewing machine foot sort of as my guide, and I'm lining up the edge of the little half square triangle with the foot. So it's less than a 1/4 inch. When my little block is sewn together, my seams are just under a 1/4 inch. These little quilt blocks are so fun to make. I just looked in my quilt block encyclopedia and found some different stars and just kind of went with that, and using the 1 inch little tiny pieces was not as big of a challenge as I expected, and I'm really liking the way they're turning out. I pulled out my buttons and bells to see if I might add a button or a bell to these little ornaments. I think it would be kind of fun to put one either at the top or in the middle, and in the end I decided to put bells on the bottom of each of these ornaments. Here they are on the tree. I think they're the perfect size, and I'm going to enjoy using these little ornaments this year, and of course I probably make some more because they went really quick and easy and didn't take much fabric at all. Here's a needlepoint that I finished last year. I think I shared that with you before. I'll leave a link below, and here are some stars that I made here on the channel. I love pulling these out at Christmas time. The carolers that I made, again, I have a video that talks about these and these tiny ornaments on this miniature tree. I've made several different types here, and I always love pulling them out at this time of year. There's also a little bit of cross stitch, and I just have a lot of fun using handmade items when it comes to the holidays. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.